May the words of my mouth and the meditation of our hearts be always acceptable in your sight, O Lord, our strength and our Redeemer. Amen. Sit. Stay. You're so well behaved. Well, welcome to just another Sunday at Bethesda-by-the-Sea, right? Yes, every year, about this time, we gather to celebrate our furry, feathered, and even scaly friends. We do so because it is fantastic fun, right? But also to honor St. Francis of Assisi, that 13th century friar known for his love and respect for animals. You know, stories handed down through the centuries tell us that Francis befriended falcons, wolves, rabbits, fish. Once he even preached to a flock of birds, and witnesses described how all the birds stopped and stretched their necks and spread their wings and listened intently as he spoke. And it was only after he blessed and dismissed them that they flew away. Pretty good. You could do the same. Just kidding. You know, it's easy for us to be sentimental about our pets, right? They love unconditionally, they never judge. Our pets comfort us, they spread joy, and plus, they are adorable. But Francis was not particularly sentimental about animals. For him, birds and rabbits and bugs were all worthy of honor because each animal had a job to do, to glorify its creator simply by being the creature it was made to be. Francis said, "Ask the beasts and they will teach you the beauty of the earth." You see, he understood that animals can also be our teachers. And I experienced exactly that several months ago. Now, some of you know that I spent my summer vacation having 8 rounds of chemotherapy in treatment for breast cancer, and many of you were praying for me. My family was taking wonderful care of me, but still, it was difficult. My immune system was seriously compromised, and I couldn't be here with you at church or even go to Publix for that matter. But I could still walk on the beach. And one day when I was out enjoying the surf and sunshine, I noticed a group of people gathering up ahead. And it didn't take long to figure out that they were watching a baby turtle emerge from its shell. They were respectfully giving the little guy some space, of course, but everyone was enthralled. Now, usually Juno Beach, where I love to go, is one gorgeous stretch of soft sand. But the night before, there had been a storm, and the sand was strewn with seaweed. Mound after giant mound of sargassum lay between that baby turtle and the ocean he desperately needed to reach. But this little guy, not much bigger than a 50-cent piece, was divinely determined. With all 4 flippers going full speed, he kept scrambling toward the Atlantic. He bumped up against a big pile of golden brown seaweed, and at first he seemed a little stunned by it. But he paused and put his head down and kept scrambling. And up and over he went until he reached the next mound. And he just kept going until finally he made it to the ocean's edge, and a wave swept in, turned him completely upside down, and then swept him into the warm safety of the sea. That little baby turtle was my teacher that day. By doing exactly what God created him to do, he reminded me that I could trust Jesus to provide the grace and the strength and the courage that I needed to persevere. And friends, Jesus will provide that same strength and grace and courage for each of you. So here's my question. What are your pets teaching you today? Are they teaching you to get a little more comfortable with the holy chaos of life, perhaps? Or make a joyful noise? Are they reminding you that it's important to stay in the moment, or maybe always to take time for play and napping? These are important lessons. So together, let's bless these animals. Let's bless them for the joy that they bring us. Let's bless them for doing the job that God gave them to do, to glorify their loving Creator and reflect Jesus' kindness and goodness in the world. Amen.